terms of housing support. Madam Speaker, across the island, our first priority has been to deliver food, water, and medical support to every affected community. But we know that beyond these essentials, the greatest need is now shelter. Too many of our brothers and sisters have lost the very roofs over their heads. To address this urgent need, I am announcing a building support program for households in the most affected parishes as follows, and this will be an MP-driven program. St. Elizabeth, Westmoreland, Hanover, St. James, Trelawney. $10 million will be allocated to each constituency in those parishes. For St. Anne and Clarendon, $5 million will be allocated to each constituency. And for the other constituencies, $3 million per constituency. In addition to this, the National Housing Trust has activated a comprehensive package of support measures to help its contributors and mortgagors recover from the devastation caused by Hurricane Melissa. First, I wish to remind the public that all NHT mortgages are insured under the Trust's House Owners Comprehensive Policy, which covers damage from hurricane, storms, floods, fire, and other perils. The NHT has already mobilized its branches island-wide to help mortgagors prepare and process their insurance claims quickly and efficiently. Second, recognizing that many families will need time to prioritize home repairs, the NHT will grant an automatic 6 months moratorium on mortgage payments for mortgagors in the worst affected parishes: St. Elizabeth, Westmoreland, Hanover, Trelawney, St. James, Manchester, and St. Anne. This measure will assist some 20,000 homeowners. For all other parishes, the NHT will continue to consider individual moratorium applications for those who have lost income or face special hardships. Third, the Trust will introduce a special home improvement loan of up to $3.5 million at an interest rate of 2% available to both existing mortgagors and contributors who need to repair or rebuild their homes. Finally, the NHT will provide a special grant of up to $500,000 to contributors to repair damage to their homes or those of immediate family members. Grants will be awarded based on demonstrated need and the level of impact. Melissa has caused extensive damage to the nation's housing stock, particularly in western parishes. Leveraging the National Geospatial Intelligence capacity, the government has, for the first time in our history, executed a rapid, high-resolution national housing damage assessment. This effort, coordinated through the National Spatial Data Management Branch and supported by international technology partners, analyzed more than 428,000 buildings across Jamaica. Satellite data and drone verification indicate that approximately 116,000 structures sustained severe or catastrophic damage, concentrated in Westmoreland, St. Elizabeth, and Manchester. These findings are now guiding targeted relief and reconstruction planning across communities. This now will help us in budgeting, and it will help us in allocating resources. We are now transitioning from emergency sheltering to stabilization and repair. The ministry is conducting field verification in priority communities with housing support teams working alongside the JDF, ODPEM, and local authorities. As access is restored to additional communities in the West, we will complete our beneficiary verification, accelerate roofing support, and deploy building materials, tarpaulins, and rapid repair kits to ensure safety for and habitation for our citizens. The data now being integrated into the post-disaster needs assessment will shape a resilient housing and building recovery program. Minister Montague has been asked to lead the process of determining the kinds of housing solutions and how they will be deployed, because we have to utilize new building technologies, including prefabricated and containerized solutions to deploy rapidly. And so we are examining those options to see what is available to ensure that when we actually get out to give houses, which is very soon, we have solutions that match the problem, but solutions that are easy to deploy and cost effective.